What's up everyone? Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm back with a brand new slime video for you, and I'm doing something that I haven't done in quite a while, I believe. I'm doing a slime review. I am going to be 159% honest. Today I'm reviewing Peachybbies and OG slimes. I have reviewed them before and I love their slime, so I'm really excited. If you are excited as well, don't forget to help a brother out and give this a big slimy thumbs up for me. Also, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below to become a unicorn. Here are the unicorn fam shoutouts for today. Thank you all so much for being here. I love you all very freaking much. YouTube is acting really crazy right now, so thank you for having your post notifications on. That is obviously why you are here. Thank you for subscribing and becoming a unicorn, and thank you for commenting within like the first 30 minutes of the video using hashtag unicorn fam. I love you for that, and that is why you are getting a really cool shout out today. If you would also like a comment shout out in one of my videos, all you have to do is obviously subscribe, because it is for my unicorn babies. Don't forget to go ahead and comment using hashtag unicorn fam, and it also helps if you turn on your post notifications. I am really excited to get on with the review, so let's get started, shall we? So kicking it off, we're going to go ahead and start with Slime OG. I have reviewed Slime OG slime a couple of times, so I am really excited. I love the holographic mailer. It is so classic of her shop, and I am just really excited. Giving y'all the first look here, you can see that each of the slimes are in its own bubble wrap, and it also came with a borax little packet here that unfortunately it was leaking and opened a little bit, but it's totally fine. Like, that stuff happens. Also came with a couple of candy and of course a business card and a care sheet. And yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and start off with the first slime. This is the Taro Milk Tea. I really love how the slime instructions and like the care instructions and like all the warnings and stuff like that are at the bottom of the slime. That way you don't lose it. I think that is a genius idea. So Taro Milk Tea here was definitely a little different than what I was expecting. I don't know. I thought it was gonna have like some type of clay type of texture to it, just based on the videos that I've seen of it. But it was actually more of just like a basic slime texture. It was a little bit thicker than a basic slime. However, it was, you know, nothing really added to it. Just glue and borax is what I feel that is in there. It did arrive a little sticky, which happens especially because it is the summertime and it is super hot outside, so you can't really fault the slime owner for that. I really enjoyed the texture and the scent to this. It was kind of florally, and I'm really liking that. I didn't know what to expect with the scent either, because I've never had Taro Milk Tea, but it smelled really good, and I actually really enjoyed the slime. And there was a random foam bead that came from out of nowhere, so just forgive that. One thing I want to mention as well, I added very little borax to this and it came together. However, as I was playing with it, it got a little bit stiff. So just be aware that might happen to you as well. I think that if you just let this sit for a little bit, maybe add a little pumps of lotion, it should be just fine. Next up, we have Matcha Milk Tea, which is the same texture as the Taro Milk Tea. I think it's just like a little collection that Slime OG has going on. I really enjoy the scent of this one as well. I am obsessed with green tea scents right now. They're just very soothing to me, and I thoroughly enjoy them. This one as well was a little bit sticky. Like I said, it's totally fine. It happens. As well, in this clip, I actually show you of me adding the borax. I don't add very much of it, and again, it gets a little bit kind of stringy and tough like as you play with it, which, like I said, if you add a couple of pumps of lotion, it might help. I am willing to bet money that there is some glue-all in these slimes here, the milk tea slimes, just because that kind of happens sometimes if you don't add lotion or glycerin or something to like soften it, or baby oil, anything like that. That kind of happens. It becomes very stringy and it dries out a little bit faster than a normal slime, so just be aware of that. I am in no way like trying to bash Slime OG. Like, I've reviewed her slimes before and I love them. This is just something that I'm noticing with this particular slime and the Taro Milk Tea slime. This next one here is a marbled butter slime. I forget the name. I want to say it's something like marble butter. I'm not too sure though. Don't quote me on it. I really loved this one. As you all know, butter slimes is one of my favorite texture, and I really like the marbling of this one. It's just really good, and it had a nice, I want to say, chocolatey scent to it, if I remember correctly, which I thoroughly enjoyed as well. The slime was very soft and spreadable, everything that you really want in a butter slime, and I really liked it. It was a little sticky as well, so you'll see me add a little bit of borax onto my fingers while I take it out, just because I don't want to overactivate the butter slime, obviously, because then it won't be nice and smooth and spreadable. And I also wanted to keep a little bit of that marbling just in case I wanted to post this clip on Instagram, who knows. This next one was my favorite from Slime OG. It is cantaloupe chunks, and it smelled so good, like fresh cantaloupe, and I loved it so much. It's definitely one of my favorite fruits. I am obsessed with also the Java chip slime texture right now. That's one of my favorites. I love Java chip everything, so I really liked it. This one was a little bit thicker than the other ones, but it was also a little bit melted. But like I said, it happens. It is summertime, so just get used to that. I added a little bit of borax, and it came out perfectly. This next slime, I don't completely remember the name of it. I think it's like Teddy Grams or something like that. It definitely smelled kind of cinnamony, and it had this glitter in it as well. This one was the most melted of the group, so that is why I went in not thinking it was really melted, but it was totally melted. I added in the borax, and this one as well had kind of the same texture as the Taro Milk Tea and the Matcha Milk Tea. I think that's what they're called. And yeah, so it definitely got a little bit stringy, but once you keep kneading it, it does dry out a little bit, but it got a little bit smoother than the other two, so I'm not too sure if there's like a different ingredient in this one. I really enjoyed the scent. I'm pretty sure it was like cinnamon scented, so it was pretty good. Next up, we have my order from Peachybbies. I got to the shop a little bit late, so I was only able to get 2 duos and also a 1 8-ounce slime, I believe. I got the melted Barbie and the melted Ken duo, as well as the root beer float slime, so I'm pretty excited to show you all that. The box that I'm showing you all taking the slime out of, that was actually inside of a bubble mailer, so that's why the slimes are not bubble wrapped, because the box was actually inside of a bubble bag, if that makes sense. Inside, it came with care sheet instructions and also links to her social medias and all that stuff. There was a bag of borax and then also some glitter down at the bottom. It was unicorn skin glitter, which I love. And then this one here is the melted Kendu. So it comes with an opaque blue slime and then also this clear glitter slime here, which was beautiful. It was a little bit melted, and that's a quick tip to show you all if you need to activate your slimes or not. You can just turn it around, and if you see an air bubble going up or down, depending on where you have it, that is how you will know that the slime needs some activator. So I'm going to start off with the opaque one. This one did need some activator, so I added that off camera. It's a jiggly slime texture, which I was surprised at, and it doesn't really have a scent to me, but I really liked the jiggly texture. I don't know, jiggly slime is making a comeback, so I really liked it. Maybe it's just because that is like the thing nowadays. Before any activating, just to double check, I did touch it with one of my fingers, and it definitely is a little bit sticky, but that is expected, especially for clear slimes during the summertime. So I just went ahead and activated a little bit, and then it came together. The real cool thing about these duos is Andrea said that you can actually make them into like avalanche slimes, and I think that's what I'm going to do for Instagram. As soon as the clear part clears, I'm going to turn them into avalanche slimes for Instagram, and I think they'll look super cool. This next one was the root beer float, and this one was my favorite one from Peachybbies that I probably have ever gotten. I've reviewed Peachybbies slimes before, but this is probably my favorite. This one was so good. It has 2 different textures, I believe. So I believe the root beer part is an icy slime texture, and the middle is the vanilla ice cream scented part. I think that one is a classic cloud cream from Andrea, and when you mix them all together, it's just so beautiful. I love the texture. It's like a cloud dough. It's really thick. My only complaint is that the container is very sticky, and I could not get all the slime out of the container. So if that's something that bugs you, you definitely want to be aware of that. However, it wasn't like a total put off for me. I really did enjoy the time that I had with the slime, and I just really liked it. And lastly, from Peachybbies, we have the Melted Barbie Duo, which was probably my favorite out of the Melted Barbie and the Melted Ken. I just really liked it. I think the pink slimes were super, super cute. Again, the opaque one had more of like a jiggly texture. It needed a little bit of activator as well as the clear slime did. It was melted, but like I said, it's super hot in Texas. So, you know, who knows how long it was sitting there in the mailbox before I got to it. So, totally expected. You cannot fault the Slimer for that. I really enjoyed the texture. It was like a jiggly texture for the opaque one, and the other one was just a classic clear slime texture, and it was really gorgeous with all the glitters. I really liked it. And again, I didn't detect any scents for this slime, so if you're somebody that's probably allergic to scents or just don't like scents, or maybe you don't like heavily scented slimes, then this is probably one to snag the next time that she restocks this. Alrighty, well that was pretty much it for this review. Let me know in the comment section down below which of the slimes were your favorite. That root beer float slime had me shook to the core, I'm telling you. If you enjoyed the video, you know what to do. Give it a big slimy thumbs up for me. Also, make sure that you subscribe to my channel if you haven't already to become a unicorn. I mean, come on. If you've made it this far to the outro, then why aren't you subscribed yet? You obviously like seeing all of this. Thank you so much for watching. I love you very freaking much, and I will see you all next time. Bye!
Hand in hand we run.